Alright, I'm going to play for another, I guess, 40 minutes if I'm smart. Maybe longer if I'm dumb. Scoot is gone. We're going to do some exploring and see what's going on in this game. I see a question mark. Here we go. What is it that drives historical processes? It's easy to dismiss the idea of the great man or the great woman for that matter, but clearly so much is determined by resource distribution, pre-existing political structures, and the randomness of the universe itself. But is there no space for the individual in all this? Are there not moments when, in Hegelian fashion, or an individual may represent the world spirit itself? Was Napoleon history on horseback or not? Or is that itself another form of determinism? From Augustus to Napoleon, from Lincoln to Lenin, there are individuals whose actions seem to drive rather than merely be driven by history. They make bold choices for good or ill that transform entire societies, or do they? We like to blame them for our failures, but we cannot. But are they not ultimately just the expression of a historical moment? But if they are, where's the space for human agency? It sometimes seems to me that all of human history has been that one struggle to carve a space for free choice against the tides of history and heroes and tyrants. Pick and choose examples as you will, are both equally a reflection of that. Our greater goal, then, ought to be to extend that freedom to the maximum number of people, to become captains of our own fate as much as that is possible in this universe. Not as interesting. All right, Trevor!
So, what are you doing here, Trevor? Why are you trying to save the world? Well, look, I think humanity is awesome. I love humanity. As a species, we're great. I mean, our track record is pretty mixed, but have you seen everyone else? I mean, what did you do today, animal? Oh, I ate some leaves, sniffed my own butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. Or, you know, I tore this other animal limb from limb, sniffed my friend's butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. They really don't do anything interesting. I mean, you don't see animals directing Big Trouble in Little China. Birds can go tweet, tweet, but it ain't exactly the White Album. I mean, they can't even make a good cheeseburger, for Christ's sakes. They have no art, no cuisine, no pleasure. Animals are nice to look at, but you wouldn't want to be one. Except maybe a cat. I could be a cat.
That's funny. Here we go. Scoot missed that? Yeah, well. That's a scoot thing.
I keep thinking, why puzzles? Is it just their symbolic value because of our history? Because if all this is meant to be a security system like 1K suggested, why would you build a security system that can just be solved? But if this is about testing us, what are we being tested for? It can't just be about spatial reasoning.
Our curiosity? Our persistence?
Shut up.
You're assuming that this place follows a coherent logic. My impression is that it's full of contradictions.
I'm just going to go towards some of these question marks here first. Gotta go up. thought the question marks were closer than they actually were. Here we go.
While exploring the forest, I came across a sight of primal force. A beautiful stag, standing on a hill silhouetted against the setting sun. It appeared like a messenger from some divine natural power, perhaps from Gaia herself. Even to a being such as myself, less susceptible to manipulation by instincts and hormones, it was clearly a moment of revelation. In such moments, we are told to avert our eyes. But what if we do not?
This should be
What will
Werner
we
Herzog.
discover if we look more closely?
That'd be fun.
If we could speak to the stag, what wisdom would it have to offer? The answer is none. The stag is an animal of overwhelming stupidity, driven
Wow.
only by fear, hunger, and lust. There is no abyss for us to plunge into behind this revelation. Rather, the revelation is as flat and unreal as the plywood walls of a film set.
These guys hate animals. Oh yeah, now I use this. Grab this. Oops. Where the furries at? Get them furry developers in here. Okay. Here we go. Wait, no, I have to do this. Mm-hmm. Fuck! There we go. Oh yeah, there was a furry Easter egg. There were furry devs. We need more furry writers. The writers weren't furries. Look at this secret over here. What the heck? Triangle. red. Can I go through holes? I don't think I can. And I can't bring this. Right? Yeah. Just stays on this side. So that red. Will I be able to grab this from here, though? I can't grab it. That's a big problem. I can't grab it from there. And I can't... What the frick? What the heck? Oh. Oh. I have to do this. And this. Select. And this. And then set it down. And then, as the title suggests, keep the connection. Right trigger. Place it there. And then, like that. Oh, is it not reaching? Fuck, I didn't keep the connection. I could probably do it this way. Yes! And then I can take this one, right? I will also need to take both. So I'm going to need to drill a hole through there, reach it here, and do that. So I have this on the correct side right now. So I have this. I literally just put this here, and then I take the other one, grab it through here, do that, like this, like this. Right? Scoot still here? No. I'm gonna be streaming for another 30 minutes or so and then go to bed. You had to go. Hey.
You know something that's weird about these puzzles? They're not replicas of the simulation puzzles, like the ones in the museum.
Wasn't there an artist who did an exhibition a few years ago that involved new puzzles of some kind?
That was Barzai. It was called Trials of an Imagined Past. I tried to get you to come along. You thought it would be boring.
Were they similar?
No, not at all.
Was it boring?
I thought it was interesting.
All right. Yeah, I do like how the game just gets more complex as it goes. It's fun. Ooh, okay. And then I also need to grab that. I wonder, surely I can't create a hole with the driller through this. That would be nice. Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Then I can use this, place it on the switch, and grab it regular like this. Do that. Like that. And then where am I connecting the switch to? Here and... oh, shit. All right. There's an achievement if you spend more than 20 minutes trying to solve a puzzle. I'm sure we'll get that achievement
Any progress
later.
on the particle clouds, Melville? It's pretty clear they're integral to how all of this functions.
I've gathered a lot of data, but I still have a lot of numbers to crunch before I can give you an answer. And I can't guarantee that my answer won't be another
Yeah, I'm
question.
not reacting to anything right now.
I'm glad we don't get headaches.
We got the ninja thing to post anyway. Ow. My lips are still chapped from BLFC.
There's another one of those monuments.
2478, huh? Does that mean that I complete 2, 4, 7, and 8 before coming back here, or what does that mean? Well, we found a monument at least, and then... man, sometimes in the first game you would find like a number and it would be like, oh, you had to... it would be some fucking convoluted thing that no one would ever guess. Like, some of it's really complicated. Too big-brained for me. Do it. Do it. Do it. Why? Do it. Hmm? Can't reach it. Robot bodies are not very nimble. They're not very flexible. So far I can't bring anything anywhere, and the only thing that I can access is this. Oh, I can do that. I can turn this fan on. Go over here. Do this. And then jam. I mean, why jam that when I can just climb this ladder and then bring the jammer over here? Oh, because I can't take it from that side. I actually can't take it, so I do have to jam it from over here. But I don't have to jam this door because I can use this through here to jam, I guess, this. Now I can go through here. And then this, I need to find a way Ah! Oh, but if... Okay, wait. Now that the fan's on, I can create the hole there, and then there's a way... Yeah, so I don't have to turn the fan on twice. So I create this hole, and then I use this to jam through there. Yeah. And then I use the ladder again. Now I can actually just take it and drop it on this side, and if I want, I can even have a second jammer because I can do this. They're not even called jammers, they're drillers. I create this hole. And then I use the fan to go over here. And then I use this. Nope, because I still can't through the... Oh, but I can jam this. And then this, and what's the point of what I just did? Can I take... I cannot take that through here. I can create a hole, but I can't take it through because the purple thing's there. Oh, I can place this jammer through here. And then... How does that help me? It's not even a jammer. I still can't get it. I want to turn this off. I want to turn this part off. The only way I can do that is with a jammer. How do I make the jammer reach there? 'Cause so far, otherwise I don't know how to make the jammer reach there. And I have to do that with a jammer. Oh, 2 holes. 2 holes. There's a hole right here. I'll try right here. No, that still doesn't work. What about if it's through here? What if it's like... What if it's like that? Oh, I can still use it on this side. I just can't take it all the way through. I can still use it on this side. Just to better angle it. Right? Yeah. Jam it. Y'all been jammed. Yee.
That was an excellent solution.
Thank you. Gonna see if I can access some of these question marks also. I'll do that when I get to 8. From the New Theology by George Bernard Shaw, the object of the whole evolutionary process is to realize God, that is to say, instead of the old notion that the creation began with God, a personal being who, being perfect, created something lower than himself. The aim of the New Theology is to turn that process the other way and conceive of the force behind the universe as working through the imperfection and mistake to a perfect, organized being having the power of fulfilling its highest purposes. In a sense, there is no God yet achieved, but there is a force at work making God struggling through us become an actual organized existence, enjoying what many of us is the greatest conceivable ecstasy, the ecstasy of a brain, an intelligence actually conscious of the whole and executive force capable of guiding it to a perfectly benevolent and harmonious end. That is what we are working to. What? Sequence.
So these monuments represent each of the entities. Pandora, the Sphinx, and Prometheus.
Makes sense, I guess.
For a given value of sense.
Yeah, the other triangle. Loop. K-O. K-O. Can I? Then how does that? Oh, what? No, it still can't. I need something else to put there. Oh, that box. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Okay. So I need to fly through there. But I need to do that. First, I need to bring these things through here. All I need is 2 things to weigh there. Can't bring it through purple. Nice. Damn. Okay. As soon as I remove... I can... Oh, God, what the hell? If I remove this, this isn't happening anymore. Yeah, it's not. Am I able to... Okay, so I don't need it to go through there for this to be open. I can do it through here. So we can now remove these. But... Fuck. Ooh, I have to launch the objects through, I guess. So I have to, like, go like that. And then... Oh, I can't... Ah! There we go. Oh, but now... Oh! But now I can just grab it. Okay. Now, for the second object... How the frick... do I get that there? I'm so pissed. How do I get a second object there? Does it have to be through... Oh, it probably has to... Oh, I don't do it the same way. I only do it... Wait, isn't that where I took the box from? Did I do this backwards? I can just do this. Can't take driller through its own hole. Never mind. It makes sense, though. I could leave... No, I don't want to leave that in there. And then shut it off. If I... trying to think of what I'm able to bring through. So, I kind of... I need two things here. I need two things to set here. Oh, can I? Oh! I can take... Okay. Alright, so I did do it backwards. I want to use the box here so that I can take this through here. I did it backwards. And then I can make the connector here and set it there. And then I can do this and bring this here. Like that. Okay, I don't know. That's weird that I did it backwards, but... Apparently everybody did. Anya.
I just want to see a question mark.
What the? Is it Is it underneath? Okay, it's gotta be underneath. There's a question mark underneath me, which means somehow we get underneath. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to 6. Ugh! What are you guys doing just walking around? Like, seriously. Well, I can't think of anything else to do. I don't know how that's useful. What the frick? I don't understand what I'm accomplishing here. God! How come I can't? Whatever. Oh, it's because of the fence. This is weird. I don't understand. Oh, whatever. Let's figure the rest of this out. Alright, take fan. Oh, I can bring the fan piece over here to then set here, and then bring the driller through, drop it through here. Now we have a driller, and I can use this in what way? But now I need that fan piece. But I can use this while it's... Okay, yeah. I can set this here. Like that. Now I can bring through... Oops. I can bring through the fan piece by going up. Yeah, because I don't need to. Yeah, I can drop that. Okay, hold on. I can take this, drop it through, then bring this over here. Put this there. Bring the fan piece back. And then put this through, and then go over here. Put that here, and then jump. Come on, what? What am I missing? Oh! The jammer. Oh, what? Oh, shit! I need both. First. Alright. Gotta grab this. That's why there's two drills. Yeah, well, I didn't know. Can I drill through a drill? Yes, I can. That's cool. Didn't know you could do that. That's fun. Woo! Double drill Denzel. So, I have... It shows that I've done enough to enter the tower, but I still have puzzles that I can do. So it counts the secret puzzles. It counts the secret puzzles towards my progress, so I don't have to do all the puzzles in an area, essentially, is what it's saying. So I guess this is the underground spot.
Looks like you
I'll go
found
here
another
first.
lab. Wow, that's a lot bigger than I expected.
Shut up.
What were they doing here?
And who are they?
Fragment from Stratton's The Origins of Thought, as quoted in a commentary by Simplicus, Simp, of Cilicia. Cilicia? To say that material things are brought into being by ideas is to flatter ourselves, which is an error philosophers are particularly prone to because it raises those who think above those who do. Then what is the truth then that does not flatter? Stratton. That the reverse is true. Ideas are brought into being by matter. And so each man's ideas are shaped by the world that surrounds him as clay is shaped by its mold. Those who live in mountains fear cold. Those who live in deserts fear thirst. The Athenians are shaped by Athens, and the Lacedaemonians by Sparta. Lacedaemonians. I don't know how to pronounce it. And likewise, it is for all peoples. But may ideas, if we take each man to be an idea, not by deliberate action, alter the shape of the mold, as you put it, Stratton. To discover a method for accomplishing this is the chief purpose of philosophy, my friend. Footnotes: the newly discovered Heracleon manuscript, likely a lost part of the Baraki collection, contains an additional passage that differentiates between pneuma, an individual mind or spirit, described as an energy arising from matter, and ideas, which are produced by the pneuma as it interacts with the material world. Pneuma, yay. Philosophy is useless if it offers no way of changing things. At least Stratton tried and didn't lie to himself. Failed to load profile. But how can we change the shape of the mold? Stratton never says. Perhaps by demonstrating the fact that other shapes are possible, we can't change it all ourselves, but perhaps we could, like Alexandra Drennan, create the conditions for change. Oh! That's not a real percentage. Whoa!
The world is a wonderful place. Every day we take another step forward. Every day we come closer to the truth.
Every day we
The closer
come.
get, the more I can see the beauty of the universe, the intricate perfection of its mechanisms. I am a machine, and the universe is a machine. Every part of me serves a purpose, or I could not be myself. I could not be Miranda, because that specific person could not exist without those specific parts and their specific functions. In the same way, every part of the universe serves a purpose. I think that is what we were meant to discover here.
Thank you. Fuck!
1K. You just connected to an extremely powerful data stream. Are you all right? I can imagine. You were streaming, and we all saw, whatever that was.
Nice.
Please, everyone, let's be careful with these terminals from now on.
Yes, let's all try not to die. More importantly, who the hell is Miranda?
There's
Miranda
no one by that name
stinks.
in New Jerusalem. I just searched the database.
A new person. Someone we've never heard of before. Someone born outside the city. We have to find out more.
But where did they come from? And how many people does it take to build something this huge?
Like I said, we need to find out more.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that I'm about to fix another part of the transport system. Thanks for the files, 1K. I hope they didn't fry your brain.
Last Guardian video was recorded like a year ago. At least. If a species we consider beautiful and remarkable goes extinct, we consider that a great evil. Dolphins, for example, if dolphins go extinct, that's a great loss. If humanity causes dolphins to go extinct, that's a crime. But if Yersinia persists, the bacterium that causes bubonic plague goes extinct, is that an equally great loss? If not, why not? To nature, there is no difference. It's all just life forms. The only moral framework that allows us to choose between dolphins and the plague is a human one. What about a species going extinct without anthropogenic factors? Extinction is the norm. If one day dolphins are no longer capable of competing with other species, should we let them go extinct? When the sun finally dies and all life goes extinct, will that be a tragedy? If we can prevent it, should we? If you believe that extinction is acceptable when nature does it, but not when we do it, then you don't actually oppose extinction. You don't believe that dolphins are inherently valuable, that they deserve to live and thrive. You just oppose human control. You oppose our ability and responsibility to choose. Interesting. Although I argue that humans are a part of nature. That there is no such thing as something unnatural. This is the way I came. I just want to make sure there was nothing else that I could have done. Nope, nothing. Should we do the last two puzzles of this area before bedtime? Bedtime? Isn't it midnight? It is midnight. What the? De-extinction to bring species back is technically natural. I mean, yeah, technically. Everything's natural. There's nothing that happens that isn't natural. Through the definition I'm using. Why can't I do that? Oh, because I want to do this. If we can avoid extincting other species, that would be good. I think we should extinct other species that are bad. We should extinct bubonic plague and mosquitoes. Bubonic. Hooked on bubonics. So how do I even get in there? Oh, can I? No, I can't even go through there that way. How do I even get in there? Even if I get on... It's still trapped by a fence even if I put a hole on the other side. So, what exactly... This is a jammer, and I need it. I can climb out, which leads me to believe I can get in there. Do I use this to jump over something? That being open doesn't even help me. Oh. That's what I do. So what was the point of the other? Oh, shit! And I still can't do that because there's a fence in the way. Okay, and it still wouldn't even be going through there. Oh, and I can't grab that back. All right, I need this to be on this side first. Yeah, it's because I need to make the hole through this side. I gotta do this first. What is about that jammer, and how can I do it? How can I grab the jammer? I can't even grab the jammer. Is this just like a trick? What the fuck? I clearly want to create a connection from the blue thing through here, through this wall. But I have to use the jammer, not here, but here to do that. Right? And then putting this on this side, I would have to... What? I would have to get this connector on this side. Right? I can see where... I can literally see through the hole where I want the connector. But the jammer's keeping that open, and the only reason I'm able to get through here is because this door is open by this. So I have to pass this through somehow. I think I can, but I can't pass it through. I have to, in order for me to get on the other side to even grab it, I have to have this open through this. And I still don't understand how I'm supposed to use this. Because I can't grab it no matter what I do. And there's a ladder there, which implies that I should be able to grab it, but I don't understand how I could. There's a ladder there. I wish I could create... I like how it's leaving like a trail. A very slight trail. That's a jammer, right? What is that? What if I try shooting it with this, not even knowing what it is? Yeah, I can't even connect to it. Like, I can't even... I can't do anything. I can't use this. Where does this get me? These two holes are doing nothing for me, because I only have one jammer. This one's stumping me. And I think I should go to bed and tackle this, I guess, next week. Whew. This is the only source. In order for me to get over on this side, it has to be through the connector. Can I hop the wall with the block? No, I can't. None of the walls are high enough. It's not high enough. The fence next to the jammer is lower? This fence? I don't think it's low enough. But, we can try. Oops. It's not low enough. We can't do shit. Oh! Oh, is it really that simple? Damn. There was one spot. That's annoying. Okay, now how do I... Now I just use the jammer. Here. That's so silly. That was not how they wanted me to do that? What do you mean? I don't know. Okay, well... There's a fence right next to the jammer? What? Whatever. Oh, this... Oh, I didn't notice that was that tall. Fucking Christ! Holy shit. See, when I looked through this, I saw the height of the fence behind it. I didn't realize that was this tall. That sucks. That sucks. Holy shit. That's garbage. That's garbo. Alright, well. Now what? Still not over. Still not done. Should I have jammed this one instead? Which I can only do... No, I still can't. So I can't jam anything this way. I can only jam this way. This is literally the only thing I can jam, so clearly I have to do it. Oh, but I don't want to jam this. I want to jam... What can I access? Damn it. Fucking God. I can jam this. I can jam that. If... I have this here, right? Then I just go back up. Ugh. Fuck you, why can't I do it a second time? There. That's exactly what I want to jam. Come on. Barely. Yeah. Woo!
I've managed to extract an audio file from 1K's data stream incident. It's hard to be sure because it's just a fragment, but I think it's some kind of log or diary.
We finished a new lab today. Some processes are still harder than others, but energy output was up 2,000%. It's incredible how each leap forward enables another. The next iteration of the machine will...
Ah, you...
So as we suspected, someone was experimenting here, but...
Did I skip dialogue because I ran too fast?
What was this machine they were building?
Maybe it's whatever powers the mega
It's real Silent Hill 2. You're supposed to know it because you're supposed to have played the game before. Duh. And I still have the same problem. Right? Yeah, because it's on the right-hand side, so I can't... How am I supposed to solve this problem? So I can do it through here. Alright, so I want to... red. How do I get the blue? So if I have red only going through a hole, then I can have blue going around the hole. Right? Or if I blue going only through the hole while red going around the hole. Right? One of them I can do around. But I can't do it around that way. What? What? Okay, that's good. But I can't access it. Because it's just going to cancel it out. Can I do blue? Either way, I can't go around the other thing. What? What? Just let me jump over something again. Oh. Right? What if... Oh, so it has to be going through a hole first so that I can cancel it. Okay. So I'm trading holes. I'm doing it one at a time. Doing this one first. No, the first one has to not be through a hole. Right? The first one has to not be through a hole. And then I take this. I make the hole. How come that one isn't connected? It should be connected. I was just putting this in the wrong spot. But then the laser's in the way still! I got it. I got it. I got it. Now the laser won't be in the way because it's all holed up. There we go. Whew. All right.
I'm impressed.
bedtime, I guess. I'm just gonna run towards the tower or whatever, and then it'll be pretty obvious where I need to go later. The frick? Find one Prometheus spark. I found one earlier. I couldn't touch it though. All right. I guess I will. I guess I got a checkpoint here. And I will go to bed. I'll be streaming games again on Sunday. I have no fucking idea what the rest of my week looks like because I'm house hunting and we gotta find a place this month. So I'll be streaming games on Sunday. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Yeah, that was fun. Good night, everybody. Catch y'all later. I will raid somebody on Twitch, I guess. Yeah, and I'll be streaming more on the YMS Plays channel as well. Shark? Okay, I'll do that. Bye, that was fun. Thank you.